Hello students, welcome to Science Campus once again. Our today's topic is law of multiple proportion. That is very important. Today's topic is law of multiple proportion. This is very important law for the board examination as well as your competitive exams. So शुरू करने से पहले कुछ पिछला रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. हमने आज तक क्या क्या पढ़ा. हमने पढ़ा मैटर के बारे में, उसकी फिजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन, केमिकल क्लासिफिकेशन और उनके रिलेटेड कुछ क्वेश्चन हमने किए थे, जिनमें हमने ये देखा कि मिक्सचर को सल्यूशन कब बोला जाता है, एयर एक होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर क्यों है, एयर को हम सल्यूशन क्यों बोलते हैं, सल्यूशन क्या है, सल्यूशन की क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, ये हमने सब कुछ कर लिया था. ठीक है. सो अभी हमारे पास कुछ लॉ होते हैं केमिस्ट्री में. केमिस्ट्री को जो चलाते हैं, हम सिंपली अगर बोल दें स्टार्टिंग में, केमिस्ट्री को जो लॉ चला रहे हैं उनमें से सबसे जो इंपॉर्टेंट लॉ है दैट इज कॉल्ड लॉ ऑफ मल्टीपल प्रोपोर्शन. फर्स्टली डेफिनेशन, व्हाट इट स्टेट्स दैट you can write down, it states that whenever two elements combine to form two or more compounds, whenever two elements combine to form two or more compounds or one or more compounds or one or two compounds, then the masses of one of the element that combines with fixed mass of, this is very important, fixed mass of other element always bear a simple whole number ratio. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लॉ. जब भी आपको कोई कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में कोई क्वेश्चन आता है तो मैक्सिमम टाइम जो देखा गया है वो यहां से क्वेश्चन जरूर बन के आता है. हाउ इट गवर्न द लॉ ऑफ मल्टीपल प्रोपोर्शन, या इसका आंसर फाइंड कीजिए या रेशियो फाइंड कीजिए. तो हम सिंपल देखेंगे कि लॉ ऑफ मल्टीपल प्रोपोर्शन होता क्या है. मल्टीपल मीन्स वेन एवर टू एलिमेंट्स, कोई भी दो एलिमेंट्स हैं, हम साथ में एक एग्जाम्पल ले लेंगे. कोई दो एलिमेंट है, सपोज की कर लीजिए हमारे पास दो सिंपल से एलिमेंट है. वन इज हाइड्रोजन with atomic number 1 and mass number also 1, plus another is oxygen with the atomic number 8 and mass number 16. so ये आपको याद होना चाहिए, oxygen is 8 16, hydrogen is 1 1. अभी hydrogen and oxygen whenever they combine they do not always form water, they can also form some another compound. Say in first case, suppose this is the case 1 and here it forms water is H2O. In the second case, if we see in the second case, here hydrogen combines with oxygen to form say peroxide. This is called hydrogen peroxide, this is called H2O2. Now if we see, in both the cases the mass of hydrogen is fixed. So according to the definition, if we see, whenever two elements combine to form one, two or more compounds, here it is forming only two compounds. In these compounds, if we fix the mass of one of the elements, suppose we have fixed the mass of hydrogen, because here the number of hydrogen is 2, here it is also 2, so 2 into 2 or 2 into 1 is atomic mass, so 2 into 1 that is 2 gram. It means hydrogen, here hydrogen is 2 gram, again here hydrogen is also 2 gram. But now see, oxygen here is 1 part oxygen, but now here it is 2 part oxygen. So we know the mass of oxygen is 16. 16 into 1, that is called 16 gram. 16 into 2 part, that is equal to 32 gram. Now you can see the weight of hydrogen is fixed. In both cases, weight of hydrogen is fixed. So we can write mass of hydrogen in both cases is fixed. And second element, oxygen. Oxygen in case number 1, ratio oxygen in case number 2. We see in oxygen 16 gram in case 1 and 32 gram in case 2. When the weight of hydrogen is fixed, simply remember one element should be fixed. This is very important. This is a condition of this law. One element should be fixed. In either case, you can either fix oxygen, you can either fix hydrogen, but here we can see hydrogen is fixed, so we have left with oxygen. We are left with oxygen. So oxygen in one case it is 16 gram, in second case it is 32 gram. So if we simplify it, we get 1:2. That means oxygen exists in the ratio of 1 part and 2 part in both compounds. This is called simple whole number ratio. This is called simple whole number ratio, and that is very important for your competitive exams. We will see how the numerical come, ठीक है? How the numerical comes, how the numerical statement vary, and how we can justify that this statement follow the law of multiple proportion. So any doubt in this law? If any doubt, you can ask me in comment section, or you can directly message me. This is very important law, law of multiple proportion. Once again, see, it states that whenever two elements combine to form two or more compounds, whenever two elements combine to form two or more compounds, or one or more compounds, then the masses of one of the element, then the masses of one of the element that combine with fixed mass of other element, always bear a simple whole number ratio. Everybody knows what are whole numbers. So this is your homework. What are whole numbers? So it always bear a simple whole number ratio, means this is very simple ratio, 1:2. Done? Okay, we will see a numerical from the NCERT book. That is important. NCERT book में से numerical अभी हम करेंगे. एक statement है, तो मैं इसे साफ कर देता हूँ. All right, we have a statement, just note down. Carbon and oxygen are known to form. Carbon and oxygen are known to form two compounds. The carbon content in one of these, the carbon content in one of these compounds is 42.9, while in other it is 27.3%. Show that data are in agreement with law of multiple proportion. वेरी इजी न्यूमेरिकल। अगर हमें कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है, इफ वी नो व्हाट इज लॉ ऑफ मल्टीपल प्रोपोर्शन, देन वी कैन इजीली सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल। फर्स्टली you should know what the elements you are provided with. What are the elements? One is carbon, second is oxygen. So we divide it into two cases because it is forming two compounds. So we can write case 1, case 2. Easy होता है इसे सॉल्व करना। Case 1, case 2. In case 1, carbon content is 42.9%. What is the meaning of percentage? अगर कोई चीज परसेंटेज में है मीन्स टोटल तो 100 ही होगा ना, 100 के पीछे ग्राम, टोटल कंटेंट 100 ग्राम होगा, 100 ग्राम होगा, उनमें से कार्बन कितना हो गया 42.9 ग्राम। सो केस 1 में कार्बन कंटेंट इज 42.9 ग्राम। अगर कार्बन 42.9 ग्राम है देन व्हाट इज ऑक्सीजन कंटेंट? ऑक्सीजन कंटेंट इन फर्स्ट that is equal to 100 minus 42.9. So we can solve it. In second, carbon content is 27.3%. We were given, but now we have converted it into grams. So we have 27.3 gram carbon and oxygen content. Oxygen content again we can find out by subtracting it from 100 minus 27.3, that is equal to this much. So if we solve these two compounds, oxygen content in both cases, we come out to be, this is 100 minus 42.9, that is equal to 57.1 gram. I have already solved it. So to save time, I am writing this directly. So 57.1 gram and here it comes out to be 72.7 gram. Now this is important. What was law of multiple proportion? Law of multiple proportion was one element should be fixed. This was the law. So remember, whenever you came across or you come across with law of multiple proportion, you should remember one element should be fixed. What it means? Mass of one element should be fixed. Here comes carbon 42.9, here carbon 27.3, no matching, nothing is fixed. Oxygen 57.1, here is something else. So again oxygen is not fixed. We have to fix one element. How can we fix it? Look, we know in first case 57.1 gram oxygen is combining with how much carbon? 42.9 gram carbon. Done? In first case this much oxygen is combining with this much carbon and 1 gram oxygen is combining with 1 gram oxygen is combining with 42.9 divided by 57.1 of carbon. Okay, this is case 1. Again we go there. 72.7 gram oxygen combines with 27.3 gram carbon. This much with this, and now 1 gram oxygen combines with how much carbon? 27.3 divided by 72.7 gram carbon. This is easy, very easy. Now what we have done here, we fixed one element, we fixed oxygen. 1 gram oxygen is here, 1 gram oxygen is here. So oxygen in both cases is fixed. So we have done, oxygen is fixed now in both cases. Remember, if we solve this 42.9 divided by 57.1, this comes out to be 0.75 gram, okay, of carbon, and this comes out to be 0.375 gram of carbon. Now you see, oxygen is already fixed. We are left with only carbon. So carbon in case 1 ratio carbon in case 2. One element is already fixed. So carbon content in both cases, we write 0.75 in first case, 0.375 in second case. And what is the ratio of 0.75? Ratio 0.375. That is important. That is very easy. That is 2. Obviously this is 3, this is 7. So 2:1. It means carbon in first case, in this case, carbon is combining with its 2 parts. And in second case, carbon is combining with its 1 part. Means if we say example, if oxygen is fixed, suppose oxygen is O. Again this is there, oxygen is O. But here it is saying carbon is double its part, means C2O. This type of compound does not exist normally, but this is C2O and here it is CO. This is carbon monoxide. So this is simple law of multiple proportion. If you are solving any numerical in your competitive exam or board examination, remember in these kind of numericals you have to fix only one element. The mass of one element should be fixed. How we can fix it? By just assuming it to be 1 gram in both cases. So this is a simple numerical. So we are here with solution. Any doubt? You can ask me in comment section.